Hello everyone and welcome to race number 8 at 61 Kartway 2018. We've got a huge field for you here today, filled with about 13 karts ready to do battle here at 61 Kartway. Actually 15 karts in total. There are 4 Margay Ignite drivers here. They have a race at 61 next Saturday. They have come to kind of tune up for that. They will be starting further behind the normal club field, which has 11 karts here today, as the Margay Ignite drivers racing on a harder compound tire and don't want to get too in the fray of things at the beginning of the race. So there will be 2 separate starts for the race. They'll all be classified in the same Briggs 206 senior class. However, the Ignite drivers will have to start further back in the field and have a second start as well. The starting lineup for today's race: Gage Kemp qualified on pole alongside Joseph Rapp. Then Aaron Dunn, Max Geitzenauer in row number 2, Morgan Schuler, Bob Snyder in row 3, Kenneth Johnston, Brett Barris make up row number 4, Nelson Jelinski and Pete Schaefer in row 5, Jake Sprang and Robbie Mott in row number 6, Mike Long and Josh Holt in row 7. In row number 8 will be Ross Van Eyck, back there in the last row. Some reports here to get started with it. Erin Dunn has been fast today. She's found the speed in her Aero kart here in the Briggs class. And Gage Kemp had a report of a possible tire wear issue on the right front of his Margay Ignite machine. They swapped the tires back and forth to start of this feature race. We'll see if he can make those future tires go the distance he needs them to go today. He can't swap sets in the middle of a race day at 61, so he's stuck on the same set, but they did swap which side each tire was on, I believe, for the feature next. As the field comes down for the green flag, it'll be a 15-lap feature, and Fred is going to send him around one more time. As you see, a big field here at 61 Kartway, but there'll be a 15-lap feature here today for everybody to get to where they need to go as fast as they can. And we expect it to be a good one all day long. They'll have to get through this first part of the race, though. And as they come down to take the green flag, we're underway in race number 8 at 61 Kartway. And off to an early start, it is Gage Kemp and Aaron Dunn battling for the lead. Joseph Rapp didn't get a great start there, and he's going to have to work hard to keep the 3rd position, which he does. And so as they fall in line, it is Gage Kemp, Aaron Dunn, Joseph Rapp, and Morgan Schuler, the front 4, pulling out early here at 61. On board with Morgan Schuler here as they work into the moneymaker for the first time here today. Ooh, a little bump there to the back of the 26. And Joseph Rapp is going to give a bump to Aaron Dunn, and that's going to cost him a lot of momentum. Here comes Morgan Schuler to the inside of the toilet bowl. What a great move by the driver of the number 1 machine to get that 3rd spot. They work through the back side of the track, through the final corner, and then come around to complete lap number 1. And already a lot of jostling for position going on. Max Geitzenauer working on Joseph Rapp for that 4th position, unable to do anything. Back further, it is Bob Snyder back there in 6th spot. The field works its way out of the S's. The top 3 all nose to tail. Morgan Schuler all over the back bumper of Aaron Dunn, who gave her a slight bump there going through the corner. And as they go down to the back side of the track, Aaron Dunn pulls out to try and make a pass on Gage Kemp. She's going to get the job done, and she pulls off pass on the 44 machine. And Joseph Rapp is able to close in on the top 3 because of that pass. Gage Kemp already losing the top spot. Here comes Joseph on Morgan Schuler. He's going to try and get the 3rd spot here. Unable to do so right now, and he falls back in line. So Aaron Dunn now takes the lead of this race. It is the first time she has led a feature event this year in the 206 class. She has picked up this category fast. Meanwhile, Morgan Schuler back fighting for the 2nd position, trying to get Gage Kemp. A bump there for Joseph Rapp, the back bumper of the 1. And Morgan may have a chance to make a pass here, but is unable to do so. And as they go through the garage corner, he's going to try and push it in. He's got the position now, but here comes Gage Kemp with the crossover move as we go into the moneymaker. Can he outbreak him here? He's able to do so. Joseph Rapp able to come back to the back bumper on Morgan Schuler. Another crossover move by Morgan, but they have to fall in line as they go through the backside of the track. Meanwhile, through the toy point, this time Morgan's going to get the job done. Gage Kemp goes off in the grass slightly, and he's going to lose 3 spots in the matter of a corner and move him back to 5th position as Morgan Schuler, Joseph Rapp, and Max Geitzenauer get by. And that will let things separate for a little while at the moment that Bob Snyder is there trying to get to that bumper of the 44 machine. Well, if you would have seen the races earlier today, the heat races, I mean, Gage Kemp had a lot more speed than what he's showing now, and I gotta believe this is the result of some of the tire issues he's having with those worn-out Hoosier tires. Meanwhile, as they go into the moneymaker, Morgan Schuler trying to pull away from Joseph Rapp, but Joseph keeping a good block on him for now. Aaron Dunn, by the way, has pulled out quite a big lead here at the beginning of this race. She has pulled out to probably about a 1.5 lead here, maybe 2-second lead back to Morgan Schuler. And it is Morgan Schuler and Joseph Rapp that make up the top 3. Behind them is Max Geitzenauer, and there you see Gage Kemp has lost the back of that lead path in a hurry. Behind him it is Bob Snyder. Further back in the field, they're fighting for position as well. Now we're looking at lap times here, and it is becoming evident that our leaders will probably run into an issue here at the beginning of the, sometime towards the end of this race with lap traffic. The Margay Ignite guys are quite a bit slower, and they started way behind the first group. Also, update you on the first lap of the race as we look back further in the field here. You see Nelson Ulinski's back there trying to work his way up, but there was a bit of a spin on the first corner in the first lap of this race. It caught up Nelson Ulinski and others who are now trying to fight their way back through the field. There was also a spin at the top of the hill. That involved Dave Sprank, I believe, as he is back there with some of the Margay drivers trying to work his way back up through the field right now. There's a lot of drivers with mixed agendas and strategies. Brett Derricks was also caught up in the first lap incident. He's back there with some of the Margay drivers trying to work his way back up through the field. Meanwhile, towards the front, Aaron Dunn, Morgan Schuler, and Joseph Rapp are trying to race for the lead here. And we're seeing right now on track Morgan Schuler beginning to kind of come to his own and really reel in the number 5 machine of Aaron Dunn in that aero kart. The 3 chassis leading the race right now. It's an Aero out in front, a Margay in second, and then a Coyote in third. So quite a bit of diversity there in the top 3. The one common denominator in 2 out of those 3 is Hoosier tires. Morgan Schuler currently rides on Bridgestones, I believe. So that is kind of the rundown of what has happened in the race so far as we approach lap 7 of 15. As they continue to work around the track here at 61 Kartway, is Joseph Rapp trying to keep up with Morgan Schuler, but he is slowly beginning to pull away. Aaron Dunn pulling away from Joseph as well, but is Morgan closing in on the number 5 machine right now that is allowing him to possibly have a chance to compete with her at some point in this race. As we approach lap 8 now, we are over the halfway marker in this race. Max Geitzenauer sits in 4th position. Really good run for Max today. He's hanging on to the back of this front pack. He is doing a good job keeping up with this group. Gage Kemp has fallen way behind, and he is under attack from Bob Snyder currently. That is important for the championship, of course, as he and Joseph Rapp are in a tight battle for points as they work through the moneymaker yet again. Morgan Schuler, it's really cool camera shot here from on board the 1 machine. Really working that kart hard, trying to get all he can out of it. And back to Joseph Rapp and number 26 Coyote machine. And those 2 are starting to pull off in the distance away from him. And meanwhile, further back in the field, some jostling for position. Nelson Ulinski trying to get it. How about we break it up for you on a Sunday afternoon at 61 Kartway. they continue to work lap number 10 here at 61 Kartway, and there is Aaron Dunn coming across the line to start complete lap 11. Or that's Aaron Dunn. Morgan Schuler has closed to her back bumper. Lap traffic is going to happen because they have closed in on the back bumper of the rear of this field, which has 4 carts battling for position, by the way. And I do believe in the next lap to lap and a half, these drivers will catch the rear of this field and have to deal with lap traffic. Meanwhile, Max Deitzenauer has gone off track after performing so well early in this race. He is stuck in the moneymaker on the inside there. So the number 5 machine will have to take a DNF for this race, but that will help Gage and move him up to the 4th position for now. As they come across the line, lap 12 will be in the books, and these drivers in front of the leaders are battling hard for positions. They're too wide, they're going to catch him in the S's. That's possibly the worst spot on the track they could have caught him at. And it's going to hold both of them up. Aaron Dunn's going to try and clear the lap traffic. Will Morgan Schuler get a run? He will. He's going to try and make the moving garage corner. He slices underneath, but Aaron Dunn with the crossover move. Great move by the driver of the number 5 machine, as she's able to maintain the lead and having a great outing here in race number 8 as they work through the moneymaker. Morgan all over the back bumper and lots of lap traffic in front of these two. What will Morgan do? What will Aaron do to work through the traffic? They hold to the inside of Brett Derricks in front of them, and they will work behind him. Can they clear Dave Spank before they get to the line? Aaron Dunn's going to work to the inside. Back to Joseph Rapp. Has he been able to close on these two because of the lap traffic? Is what we're wondering. Is this 3rd place car going to be able to get in the mix as well? The 2 leaders have cleared all the traffic. Joseph Rapp now will have to get through the lap traffic. It looks like they were very efficient at getting through all those carts. They had a great job by the carts trying to stay out of the way. So Morgan, we saw kind of push Aaron past some of these carts. And I gotta believe that is a case of wanting to take her one-on-one, not having lap traffic get in the way. He was almost able to pull that slide move off in garage corner. Unfortunately, Aaron Dunn was able to cross over Morgan and get right back by him. So Morgan Schuler just trying to get by this 5 machine right now, and he's all over her back bumper. This time by, there will be 2 laps to go here at 61 Kartway. Morgan Schuler running out of time, but he does have plenty of it, I believe, to make a move on the number 5 machine. On board here with Joseph Rapp as he tries to work by Brett Derricks in the question mark chart. And here comes Morgan Schuler just stalking his prey. Aaron Dunn trying to hold on to the lead. It would be her first win in the Race 206 class of the season. She has made the transition from Yamaha to 206 racing, and her first couple outings were a little rough, trying to get the handling down, had a little mechanical issue here and there, had a run-in with the driver in her first outing, but now she is leading this race, and this time by, she will have 1 lap to go. The final lap here at 61 Kartway for Aaron Dunn, as we're on board with Joseph Rapp there. He's quite a ways back in 3rd. It is Morgan and Aaron for the lead here. Can Morgan get the job done on the number 5 car? Neither driver has won the Race 206 class yet this year in the Club Racing Series. Aaron trying to hold her ground. Morgan Schuler trying to close in. Morgan with a good run here. He's going to look to the inside. Oh, there's trouble. Contact. Aaron Dunn has gone around. Morgan Schuler, Joseph Rapp from 3rd place is going to pass both of them. From 3rd to 1st in the matter of a quarter, Joseph Rapp, when he arrived on the scene, just saw chaos. Contact between the 1 and the 5 led to a spin and a crash, and neither one will end up winning this race. It'll be a 26 to Joseph Rapp. Coming out of the final quarter, he will get the checkered flag in race 8 at 61 Kartway, his 2nd of the year, and both Morgan Schuler and Aaron Dunn will have to remain winless for the 2018 Bridge 206 season at 61, and Joseph Rapp just hit a ground squirrel on the track to cap it all off. What a fantastic race and an interesting finish. So, with that, the final running positions Joseph Rapp will win the race. Aaron Dunn will come up short in second after leading a majority of the race. Morgan Schuler will be third. Gage Kemp will be able to salvage a fourth place finish out of this race. Bennett Johnston will get fifth. Nelson Jelinski is able to rally back to a sixth place finish. Nice job by Nelson. Bob Snyder falls in seventh. Pete Schaefer in eighth place. Robbie Mott in 15th. Mike Long, Robbie Mott in 9th, sorry. Mike Long in 10th. Brett Derrick's 11th place. Frank in 12th. Josh Holt will bring up 13th. 14th will go to Ross Bennick. And Max Geisenauer will be the only kart not to finish this race in the 15th position. As Joseph Rapp comes around to get the checkered flag here at 61 Kartway. What a fantastic race, full of surprises and unexpected twists and turns. We thought Aaron Dunn was going to possibly get her first win of the year, but unfortunately it was not meant to be. Joseph Rapp able to come home with the victory here today at 61 Kartway in Race 8. Congratulations to him. Till next time, so long everybody. Congratulations to Joseph Rapp on his Race 8 feature win.